Hello dear children, good morning. Welcome back to English class. Children, we have been doing chapter number first, analysis of sentences in English grammar, and we have learned till now about phrases and clauses. What is a phrase? Let's revise it once. A phrase is a group of words without complete meaning. For example, with great courage to my door. In these both two sentences, the meaning is incomplete. It is just a group of words. So that is why they are called phrase. Now, what is a clause? Clause is a subject and a verb and forms a parts of sentence but does not have complete meaning. For examples, when it is raining and which is cunning made a plan to trick the monkey. Here we have a subject and a verb, and it can be formed a part of any sentence but does not contain any complete meaning. That is why they are called a clause. Okay, now in today's class we're gonna go further and we'll read about the parts of a sentence. Parts of a sentence. Parts means divisions. Let's see that a sentence consists of two parts, that is subject and predicate. What is a sentence? A group of words which makes a complete sense is called a sentence. And now a sentence has two parts. The first one is subject, the second one is predicate. Okay, we denote subject with S and predicate with PR dot. Okay, now let's see the examples and try to understand it through that. Wow, my friend and I wish we climbed the Mount Everest every year to enjoy the thrilling experience. Here we have a complete sentence because it is having a subject, a verb, the object, and complement everything. Okay, and the meaning is clear. So here we have a sentence. Now let's see the parts of it. Subject, my friend and I. The subject of any sentence is the words whom the sentence is all about, which means sentence में जिसके बारे में बात कही जाती है उसे हम उस sentence का subject कहते हैं. Let's analyze this sentence. Wow, my friend and I wish we climb the Mount Everest every year to enjoy the thrilling experience. Wow, मैं और मेरा दोस्त ये कामना करते हैं कि हम हर साल ये कामना करते हैं कि माउंट एवरेस्ट पे चढ़ जाएं और उस थ्रिलिंग एक्सपीरियंस को, उस अनुभव को एक्सपीरियंस करें. In this sentence, all these things, which means that we wish, who wish, my friend and I. तो ये सारी बातें that we wish we climb the Mount Everest every year to enjoy the thrilling experience is all about these two nouns. That is me and my friend and I. In other sentence we can say like that also, that my friend and I. So here the sentence is about my friend and I. So here this part, that my friend and I, will be the subject. Okay. Now the another part, the rest of the part of the sentence is called predicate. As like, wish we climb the Mount Everest every year to enjoy the thrilling experience. So you can easily find out that the other part of the sentences other than the subject is called predicate. Okay, now let's go further. Let's do exercise D. Here what we have to do, here we have to match the subject with the predicates given below. Now let's see. Subject, here no one. No one. Let's see the full sentences, the options here. Before we do the match, let me tell you that what is a predicate. That predicate are the part of the sentences, and whatever the things is said about the subject is called predicate. Okay, so subject is clear, predicate is clear. Subject sentence में जिसके बारे में बात कही जाए वो उस सेंटेंस का सब्जेक्ट, और उस सब्जेक्ट के बारे में जो कुछ भी कहा जाए वो उस सेंटेंस का क्या होगा, प्रेडिकेट. ओके, नाउ इन दिस एक्सरसाइज वी विल हैव टू मैच द सब्जेक्ट विद द predicate. Okay, let's see. No one, let's see, can ride two horses at the same time. कोई भी एक बार में दो घोड़ों पे सवारी नहीं कर सकता या दो घोड़ों को एक साथ नहीं चला सकता. Okay, here by matching this subject to this predicate, meaning becomes clear. Okay, चार्ल्स बैबेज इन्वेंटेड द कंप्यूटर. चार्ल्स बैबेज ने कंप्यूटर को इन्वेंट किया, उसका आविष्कार किया. नाउ हेयर किसके बारे में है सेंटेंस, चार्ल्स बैबेज के बारे में. किसने किया, चार्ल्स बैबेज ने किया. क्या किया, इन्वेंट किया कंप्यूटर को. सो हेयर द सब्जेक्ट विल बी चार्ल्स बैबेज एंड द प्रेडिकेट विल बी invented the computer. Okay, now let's see. Next up, all rivers. Okay, here we have the last one. All rivers flow towards the ocean. All rivers flow towards the ocean. Here we have the last one. सारी नदियाँ समुद्र की तरफ मुड़ती हैं या बहती हैं. रंगोली इज़ अ ट्रेडिशनल आर्ट. रंगोली एक पारंपरिक कला है. द डायामीटर ऑफ ए सर्कल इज ट्वाइस द लेंथ ऑफ द रेडियस. अ हॉस्पिटल शुड बी पेशेंट फ्रेंडली. ओके, सो वी हैव सॉल्व्ड एक्सरसाइज डी हेयर. लेट्स मूव फर्दर. नाउ लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड that the subject and predicate can interchange the position. Interchange means to switch, which means exchange हो जाना position का, उसे ही हम interchange कहते हैं. तो subject की जगह predicate भी यूज़ किया जा सकता है sentence में, और predicate की जगह subject को भी यूज़ किया जा सकता है. Okay, so let's see and try to solve the exercise E. Complete the sentence by adding suitable subject predicate. Here let's see the interchange of the position subject to predicate. Okay, here predicate can come at the first place. This is the second place, so the subject can be used at the second place in the sentence and the predicate can be used at the first place of the sentence. So now let's try to solve it. Reema wants. We have to add any words to make it predicate. Okay, so let's make any sentence a short sentence. Reema wants an ice cream. We can write Reema wants an ice cream. Okay, you can make the sentence by your own also, according to yourself you can make it. Okay, next up, dash declared holiday for all schools. Now here we have to add a subject, so we can write the DM. Okay, not PM, the DM. Okay, so the DM has declared holiday for all school. Now next is Rose smells very nice. Okay, now according to these examples you can solve the furthermore sentences, furthermore exercises related to this part of these sentences which are subject and predicate. Let's move on further, and now let's see the important components of a sentence. As I told you just now that important components, components means parts of a sentence. As I told you just now that a sentence must be having a subject, then verb, then the object, then the complement. Complement means the words which adds to the object and completes the sentence is called the complement. Okay. Now let's see the examples. The woodcutter is cutting the trees in the forest. Here we have a sentence. The woodcutter is cutting the trees in the forest. Here we can divide this sentence into subject and predicate. Subject is here the woodcutter, क्योंकि woodcutter के बारे में बात कही जा रही है कि लकड़हारा वो क्या कर रहा है. He is cutting the trees in the forest. वो जंगल में लकड़ियाँ काट रहा है. कौन काट रहा है? लकड़हारा, द वुड कटर. ओके. सो सेंटेंस में किसके बारे में बात कही जा रही है? वुड कटर के बारे में. सो द वुड कटर विल बी द सब्जेक्ट हेयर एंड द अदर पार्ट, रेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस विल बी द प्रेडिकेट. और इस सब्जेक्ट के बारे में जो बात कही जा रही है वो क्या है? हमारा प्रेडिकेट, दैट इज कटिंग द ट्रीज इन द फॉरेस्ट. नाउ हेयर वी कैन डिवाइड each words according to the parts of speech of English grammar. Now let's see. The here is a definite article. Everyone knows that. You have already read about it in your previous classes. Is cutting here is verb. Is a modal verb and cutting is a main verb, ing form. Now here woodcutter is a noun. It is a name of a thing. Now trees, it is an object. Correct? In here is used as preposition because it is showing the relation between the words. Forest here is adverb of place. काम कहाँ हो रहा है? जंगल में. So it describing the action. It is telling the place of that action. Adverb of place. So it is called adverb of place because it is showing the place of the action. Okay. So here we have found out all the parts of speech used in this sentence. Now let's go further and see. Okay, we will have to solve exercise F according to that. Analyze the following sentences as mark noun, verb, object, adjective, complement and adverb. Let's try to analyze this. The blue bird eats worms. We have to mark, which means we have to write N for noun, V for verb, OB for object, AD for adjective and COMP for complement. Okay. The blue bird eats worms. Here the subject in this sentence is the blue bird. Now let's see and analyze each words used in this sentence. Here the is a definite article. It is correct, but we only have to find out and mark the noun, verb, object, adjective, complement and adverb. So here we're gonna start. Blue bird. Here bird is the name of an animal, you can say. So it is a noun. We write N here. Now the bird is in which color? Blue color. Here blue word is showing the quality of this word, the quality of this bird, and the word which tells the quality or describe any noun is called an adjective. You already know that. So here the blue word is an adjective. Let's write AD here. Next up, eats. It's very simple to guess and to find out. Eats means khana, kriya. So here it is verb. We will write V here. Worms. Worms are what? Object. The bluebirds eats worms. Bluebirds eats. It's what? Worms. Bluebirds क्या खा रहा है? Worms. तो जो चीज़ सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए यूज़ कर रहा है, विच मीन्स खाने के लिए, वो क्या यूज़ कर रहा है? वर्म्स. So here worms is the object. So write OBJ here. Okay, I hope you have understood everything. Now let's see the next example. Joseph caught the ball quickly. Joseph, it's very simple noun. Caught here is verb V3rd. Catch V1. Caught, past tense of the verb catch. So the here is article, but we have to find out only about noun, verb, object, adjective, complement and adverb here. Okay, Joseph caught the ball. Here again the ball is an object. Okay, जोसेफ ने बॉल पकड़ी. क्या पकड़ी? बॉल. तो यहाँ पे जोसेफ क्या है? वो एक नाउन है. पकड़ना क्या है? वर्ब है. जोसेफ क्या पकड़ रहा है? बॉल. तो बॉल क्या हो गया? उसका ऑब्जेक्ट हो गया. करेक्ट. सो जोसेफ कॉट द बॉल क्विकली. किस तरह से पकड़ रहा है? जल्दी से पकड़ रहा है. अब ये एक्शन को डिस्क्राइब कर रहा है, किसी वर्ब को डिस्क्राइब कर रहा है. वो वर्ड्स जो वर्ब को या किसी एक्शन को डिस्क्राइब करते हैं वो क्या होते हैं? एडवर्ब्स. करेक्ट. सो हियर वी गोना राइट क्विकली. ऑन क्विकली ADV, एडवर्ब. ओके. नाउ try to find out all the parts of speech, which means noun, verbs, object, adjective, complement and adverb in the following sentences. I am leaving the rest of the sentences for you to solve by your own. All the best. You can do it. Okay. And further more studies we will do in our next class. Till then, take care. Bye bye.